As I was driving on the roads of Malawi, I came across this delicacy. For those who followed me for some time, you know how I love it. The very first episode that I produced on this one, the introductory episode, I also talked about this delicacy. So just follow along as I prepare it. So this is how it's going. First of all, I clean the top of the mushroom, and then I take my knife and I scrap off any excess mud. I like scrubbing it off because sometimes you find that mud has stuck to the top of the mushroom, so I just make sure that I scrub it off so that it should be very clean. Then I go underneath, I wash the root, the entire root. I wash it thoroughly. Then I bring my knife again, I start scrubbing off, because usually this root carries with it a lot of mud. So I just scrub off the whole root. Then I cut this end bit and throw it away. Then I go underneath, I look at the gills, if they are clean. Sometimes mud even can get to the gills, so I just make sure that it's clean. Yeah, now this is it. It's now a clean mushroom. So I'll do the same routine for all these mushrooms. Just get them ready for preserving. I really love mushrooms. Sometimes I like buying dried mushroom from the market, but what I've noticed is that they don't clean it thoroughly. So when you are cooking, you'll find that you chew on the sand, which is not a good feeling on the teeth. So I was happy today when I found my own mushrooms. I bought as many as I could, and I'm going to preserve this. I'll preserve this and I'll enjoy it for the rest of the year. So this particular mushroom comes with the first rinse, and after a few days or maybe 2 weeks or so, it will disappear. It will all go. Then there will come some new types of mushroom. But this is my favorite. I don't know what the English name for this mushroom is. I don't know whether it's butternut mushroom or what. I'm not sure. If there is anyone watching who is familiar with mushroom varieties, please let us know. Is it butternut mushroom or what is it? What's this mushroom? What's the variety? What is it called? And also there are some really bigger ones of this type. If you are familiar with mushrooms, please let me know what these mushrooms are in English. But in the vernacular language, we call them Utali, and they've got a very long root, as you can see. I just cut off the end bit, but the whole of this root, pith-like root, it's edible. And the mushroom also, it's really good. I may try it while raw. But don't try this at home. Some mushroom can be poisonous, so don't try it at home. But it's nice, very nice, and it's got a very nice smell as well. So this is it, we are done. You can just see what is remaining. All this the mud. So that's what we are removing. Now that our mushroom is clean, this is all there is to it. Now everything is ready, it's clean. I'll start breaking it apart using my hands, just like this. Then I'll set the root aside. Not that I'm gonna throw this away, no, it's edible as well. No part of this mushroom shall be lost. I'll cut it up later, but right now let me just break apart all this mushroom. So I'm gonna treat myself to this delicacy the whole of the year. Yeah, so initially I used to how I was preserving the mushroom was that I would put it in the freezer. I would freeze it, but I noticed that it used to get soggy, so I wouldn't really like the taste. It lost all the original taste because it was soggy. It wasn't giving me that meaty chew that I like about the mushroom. So this time around I just want to preserve by this method of drying the mushroom. I don't cook it as my normal part of the cooking timetable. This one just comes in whenever I'm craving, so it's like a delicacy. I really love mushrooms, so I take it as a delicacy, and this one is my favorite, this type. It only comes with the first rains. I mean, it lasts just a short time, maybe about 2 weeks, then it's gone. From this one, then there come other varieties. I eat them as well, but this one is my favorite. There is another variety that will come after this. When this one is finished, that one is a bit slippery. When you touch this surface, it's so slippery. I don't know the English name as well, but in the vernacular, we call it nderema. That's in my mother tongue of Tumbuka. It's called nderema. It's very slippery, a very slippery variety. But of course, there are other varieties. There's the red ones, there's the yellow ones. They all come at the very end of the rainy season. Yeah, but this one is the master mushroom. This is the best that you could have if you want to test mushrooms in Malawi. This Utali is the best of it. Then if you test this one, you can go for the other varieties, like the slippery one that I'm talking about, and also the red ones, the yellow ones, and there are some other ones that are very, very small. They like growing on an anthill. I don't even know the name as well. But I know a number of mushroom varieties because at the village we used to go out in the bush whenever it starts raining to collect these mushrooms. So I know which ones are the non-poisonous ones, like this one. I know that no one can cheat me, no one can deceive me. That's why I'm not even afraid to buy. And I usually like them when they are still like in the smallish shape. Not this when it comes up like this. I don't like it when it grows up very much, but it should still be in the smallish like shape that it's just starting to open up. That's how I like it. Yeah. So we are gonna do this, guys. We are gonna do this. Yeah, it's so satisfying what I'm doing now. So satisfying. I just feel so satisfied doing this. The kind of feeling that have you ever done something that you really love to do and you like, and you're just satisfied. You're just satisfied. This is it. So satisfying. So as I said earlier, I had detached attached these roots. So right now what I'm gonna do is just to put them on my cutting board and cut them up in smallish pieces. These ones I cut with a knife because they're a bit tough. So I'll be just cutting them like this. No wasting, no wastage. All this is gonna be put to use. So let's cut all of them. The smell of the Utali mushroom is so good, especially when you are cooking it. I love them both fresh, I love them dried. I can fry them up, I can put some peanut flour, some peanut butter. Yeah, so nice, whichever way you want to cook them. These are all the roots. There are a lot. Yeah, but remember the end portion, the very end portion, the bottom part, this one I cut it off because I just don't want to use it. You could eat it perhaps, but for me I prefer that I should just cut it off. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw it away. But now these are the mushrooms and these are the roots. So what we are going to do now is to sort them portion by portion. I'll start sorting the roots and mixing it up with the salt and the roots like that. So then I'll be taking smaller portions of the mushroom, put it in, and salt. Okay, just be taking smaller portions of the mushroom, put it in, and salt it, and mixing it up all together. And I take some more portion of the mushroom, I add it up. To be a lot, but I know that when it dries up it will shrink. It's gonna shrink. How do you preserve mushroom from wherever you are coming from? How do you do it? Please comment in the comment section below. Do you like mushroom? Do you love them? How do you preserve them? Do you put them in the freezer? Or would you rather dry them up? What is the process that you use for drying up your mushrooms? Here we are. This is how far we've gone. Right now we are drying up the mushrooms on the sun. It's a sunny day, all right? So I'm very optimistic it will go well. As for the next videos, just let me know, would you like me to talk about the different recipes that I use for preparing the mushrooms, or do you want me to talk about the other varieties of mushrooms once I get hold of them? Please let me know if you are particularly interested in this subject of mushrooms. Thank you so much, friends, for the support. Please subscribe, share, and like. Stay blessed.